Good day to you all, children. You are back with English as a life skill program as usual. Hope you are following the lesson with enthusiasm.
English as a life skill.
Today, it's another lesson. This lesson also will guide you to attempt questions in your exam. Let's talk about past events today.
English as a life skill.
They're playing. Look at them. They're still playing. Kavindu! Kavindu! Raman! Raman! Come here, will you?
Manisha, what for? Can't you see we are playing? Manisha, you two can join us. Come on.
You are always playing. Did you do the homework?
Homework?
Homework? Homework? You all have homework. You should not forget your homework. What do you think they have to do? Try to guess it. Okay, let's have a look at the next scene.
English as a life skill.
Can't you remember, Raman? English teacher gave us homework.
What's it about?
She asked us to write what we did during the week.
I can remember now, but I didn't write. Should we write now?
Why not? Mohan, we must write it. Shall we get together and write it?
Yes, Tarshik, that's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
Where shall we get together?
Let's go home. My aunt is at home. She'll help us. Okay, that would be fine.
What's it about?
Can't you remember, Raman? English teacher gave us homework.
What's it about?
She asked us to write what we did during the week.
Did you find it? Tarushi and her friends have to write what they did during the week. What they did during the week. Yes, children. Our lesson today is to write sentences in simple past tense. Well, they are going to write about what each one did during the week. To do this activity, they have to use a different verb form. Watch the next scene. Identify the verb form. Note them down.
Hello children, how are you? Playtime's over?
Yes, Auntie. We have to do our homework. Can you please help us, Auntie?
Very good. That's how good children are. Sure, I'll help you. Please come in and sit around the table. Give me 1 minute, please.
English as a life skill.
Children, now our friends are going to do their homework. Let's see how Tharushi's auntie is going to help them.
Okay, I'm ready. Now tell me what you have to do.
Teacher wants us to write what we did during the week.
Aha, very good. First, can you tell me what you did during the week? Then let's write the sentences.
Let's say what we did during the week. Manisha, you start.
I helped my mother in the kitchen last morning. Mohan, what did you do?
I painted a picture yesterday.
What about you?
I played with my brother last night.
I washed my clothes early morning.
I visited my grandmother on Saturday. I washed my mother's clothes because she was ill.
English as a life skill.
Children, have you noticed the verb form? Hope you have noted them down. Let's check them. Let's listen to what Manisha said.
I helped my mother in the kitchen last morning.
Now, look at the verb helped. What's happened there? Verb help has changed a little. We have added ed to the verb help. Then it is in the past tense. Look at all the other verbs they used. Paint, painted, play, played, wash, washed, visit, visited.
I finished my drawing last weekend.
I worshipped at the shrine yesterday.
I borrowed a book from the library last weekend.
I watched television last weekend.
I cooked dosa.
English as a life skill.
Children, let's look at the verbs you have written. These are the verbs: finished, worshipped, borrowed, watched, cooked. They all have ed at the end. Let's look at them once again.
I helped my mother in the kitchen last morning.
I painted a picture yesterday.
I played with my brother last night.
I washed my clothes early morning.
I visited my grandmother on Saturday. I washed my mother's clothes because she was ill.
I finished my drawing last weekend.
I worshipped at the shrine yesterday.
I borrowed a book from the library last weekend.
I watched television last weekend.
I cooked dosa.
English as a life skill.
Shall we try writing some more sentences?
Yes, that will be fun.
Shall I start?
Okay, go ahead.
I brushed my father's shoes.
I cleaned our kitchen after cooking dosa. I presented a new book to my friend. I counted some stamps with my sister.
I packed some CDs into a rack.
I picked some flowers for the puja.
Oh, how easy. We all have done these things during the week.
Okay, let's repeat those sentences.
English as a life skill.
I brushed my father's shoes.
I cleaned our kitchen after cooking thosai. I presented a new book to my friend. I counted some stamps with my sister.
I packed some CDs into a rack.
I picked some flowers for the puja.
English as a life skill.
Kavindu, did you notice? All the verbs have ed at the end.
It's very easy. It's like a pattern.
Children, Raman understood that it's like a pattern. Let's look at the pattern on the screen and the meanings of the verbs. Help, helped. Paint, painted. Play, played. Wash, washed. Visit, visited. Finish, finished. Worship, worshipped. Borrow, borrowed. Watch, watched. Cook, cooked. Brush, brushed. Clean, cleaned. Present, presented. Count, counted. Pack, packed. Pick, picked.
English as a life skill.
Auntie, is it like this always? Adding ed to form the past tense verb form?
That's a very good question, Tharushi. We call them regular verbs. We can add ed only when there are regular verbs. There is another type of verb. We call them irregular verbs. The past tense form of an irregular verb is different. Let's learn them later.
English as a life skill.
Did you get that point, children? The verbs we discuss are called regular verbs. We add ed at the end of the regular verb to make it past tense. But there is another type of verb called irregular verbs. Children, we are discussing how to write sentences in simple past tense. We have invited Tushari and friends to play a game on past tense verbs. Now, our friends are going to play a game.
English as a life skill.
Please listen to the instructions carefully. Children, you also can join us in the game. First, draw a square. Then divide it into 9 equal parts. Now you have got 9 equal cages. There are some words in the present tense on the screen. Here are the words. Choose any 9 words which takes ed in the past tense. Now fill the 9 cages with 9 words you choose with ed in the past form. Now I will read out words one by one that take ed in the past form. Then cross them out in the cages if they are written on your paper. Prepared, cooked, watched, looked, cleaned, counted, picked, played, visited.
How many of you have got all 9 scores correct?
I have
I have.
I have.
I too have got all 9 squares.
Hope you too took the challenge and got all 9 squares correct.
English as a life skill.
Today we learned how to write sentences in simple past tense. Remember, we used only regular verbs. We will discuss the irregular verbs in a future lesson. See you again. Bye.